There's about 1 million creative opportunities we can approach this. There's 150,000 Seeker devices, but there's only one accessory that you really need.
Hello everyone. First of all, let me just start by saying that I'm Hungarian and I couldn't be more honored to be speaking here at APEX Budapest. So very first, I want to give a huge shout out to Erika, Amy, and Ellie for hosting this awesome event. So guys, give it a round of applause. Thank you. So, it's like 5:35, and look at how many of you gathered here for the last talk. But I bet you're a bit tired, so let's spice things up. I want to ask you guys to raise your hands if you own a phone case. Okay. Now, next up, I want to ask if this phone case or the company behind it has ever given any rewards back to you. Exactly. Look around you. You're all loyal supporters, promoting and wearing their products every single day. However, most companies tie loyalty programs to spending. Buy 10 coffees and get one for free. Trade in your existing phone for a new one to only buy it for cheaper. But why did I ask about phone cases? Well, it's because the world and crypto is going mobile. All of your favorite protocols are doubling down on apps. There's over 3 billion mobile gamers, and it's being heavily pushed by Solana Gaming as well. And our humble phone salesman is also pushing Seeker. So now, while we are at this image, I want to state that when we are at SOLYD thinking about accessories, we think a little bit different, thinking a little bit out of the box. And yeah, this also means we sent our case into space and have completed the first Solana transaction in space as well. Thank you. But let's get back to the ground. Everything you can imagine is real. This code has inspired us to make the case your canvas. Artists can create exclusive collectibles and have a physical presence with their fans. Communities can also have exclusive assets to deepen their connections with members. And think of memes, brands, fashion, all for 150,000 crypto-native seekers. So while we are at this image, I want to say that we have the European brainpower behind SOLYD, specifically focusing on ultimate protection for these Seeker devices. We carefully chose every element of it and want to deliver for the huge customer need of having on-chain, online digital ownership connected to a physical product. So how do we do that? Well, once you buy a SOLYD phone case, you also get a soulbound token. Basically, an NFT representing your ownership of the item. So now, we have a real connection between you and an item, creating an on-chain identity. An on-chain identity that is paired with the coolest accessory available. So as an owner of this item, you are entitled to rewards, different perks, and benefits. So I want you to think about it and ask yourselves what is possible with this. And to answer that question of what's possible with on-chain rewards and targeting, I want to quickly mention that we need to also think about the other aspect of who is providing these actual benefits and what's the reason behind it. So we take a look at a different perspective. As a business or a protocol, all of a sudden, you now have multiple different crypto-native audiences you can easily tap into. And by that, I mean focused collector groups, active traders, or the most diamond hand communities, all verifiable on-chain. When we think about onboarding, we truly believe that Deepin, its consumer niche, is a Swiss Army knife because our users are learning or getting something that they already know and learning about crypto because they are truly incentivized to. So I want to ask the same question, a similar question, which I did in the very beginning. Would you like to own an accessory that actually rewards you? Would you like to represent your favorite communities every single day? Well, I have great news for you, because with all of what I just said, there's about 1 million creative opportunities we can approach this. There's 150,000 Seeker devices, but there's only one accessory that you really need. Thank you.